There's a moment in every man's life when he sits alone, in the dark, phone in his hand, staring at the screen with nothing but silence screaming back at him. No texts, no missed calls, no "how are you doing?" And it finally hits him, nobody cares. Nobody cares that your heart is heavy. Nobody cares that you were raised in chaos, that your friends switched up, that your dreams are drowning in the noise of the world. You can cry about it, tweet about it, make another post seeking pity, but nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, will change until you decide right now that you are done expecting the world to feel sorry for you. The world doesn't care about your tears. The world doesn't slow down for your depression. It doesn't ask how you're doing before crushing you under bills, heartbreak, failure, and silence. But truth, life is cold. Life is ruthless. Life rewards those who get up despite it all. Those who wake up when they don't want to, train when they're exhausted, work when nobody believes in them, and fight when it would be easier to fold. Nobody is coming to save you. No one's knocking on your door with opportunities. No rich uncle, no lucky break, no magical hand is going to reach down and say, "Here, you've suffered enough, let me fix it." No, it's on you. And that's what makes this beautiful. Because once you understand that nobody cares, you finally realize you don't need them to. You were built for this. You were made to carry the weight of 1,000 doubts and still move like a storm that cannot be stopped. People walk around waiting to be inspired, waiting to be motivated, waiting to feel ready. And that's why they'll never make it. You think motivation is going to save you when your body's broken, your bank account's empty, and everyone you trusted turned their back? No. Discipline saves you. Obsession saves you. Working when your heart's broken and your hands are bleeding, that saves you. This world respects results, not reasons. Everyone's got a sob story. Everyone's got trauma. Everyone's got something they went through. But the difference between those who rise and those who rot is simple. The winners kept going. They worked harder when it hurt. They pushed through when nobody clapped. They stayed hungry when others gave up. They didn't need applause. They needed purpose. Do you understand what I'm saying? Your pain is not an excuse. It's your power. Use it. Let it fuel you. Let every sleepless night and betrayal and disappointment turn you into someone they can't ignore. Your enemies, give them a front row seat to your rise. Your haters, let them choke on your success. Your old self, bury them. Bury the lazy version of you. Bury the coward. Bury the one who procrastinates and complains and blames the world. He's dead. From today, only the savage version survives. The version who looks life in the eye and says, "Hit me harder." Understand this. You're in a war against mediocrity, a war against your own weakness, a war against a society that wants you weak, addicted, distracted, soft, broke, obedient. They feed you comfort. They feed you convenience. They feed you entertainment. They want you watching others live their dreams while you sit on the couch wasting your fire. But not you. Not anymore. You were born to break out of that. You were born to dominate, to conquer, to build a life that screams, "I earned this." And you earn it by doing what others won't. Wake up earlier, stay up later, lift heavier, study harder, show up when you don't feel like it, keep going when your legs shake and your mind begs you to quit. This is what separates lions from sheep. The lion doesn't beg for approval. He doesn't wait for permission. He takes what's his. And you need to be the same. You want success? Take it. You want respect? Earn it. You want freedom? Bleed for it. Because no one's giving it to you. Life owes you nothing, and you owe it everything. Every second you spend complaining is a second someone else is grinding past you. While you sleep, there's a man out there starving for what you're praying for. While you procrastinate, someone's outworking you, outrunning you, outsmarting you. That should scare you. That should wake you up. Because the harsh truth is this: someone with less talent, less money, fewer resources is going to win because they simply wanted it more. They weren't better. They were just hungrier. You think talent is enough? You think your degree means anything if you're lazy? You think your goals are just going to fall into your lap because you've been trying? Wake up. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you grind for. You get what you bleed for. And if you're not willing to go to war every single day for your future, then shut your mouth when others pass you by. This is not a game. This is not high school. This is not your safe space. This is real life. And real life does not reward the weak. It buries them. It forgets them. So you have two options: work harder or be forgotten. Do you want to live the same year 70 times and call it a life? Or do you want to build something that lasts? Do you want to spend your days scrolling, escaping, settling, or do you want to wake up with fire in your chest and purpose in your step? Because that kind of life, it doesn't happen by accident. It happens through suffering, through sacrifice, through saying no to the world and yes to your mission. People will call you obsessed. Good, be obsessed. Be addicted to greatness. Be unreasonable, be intense. Because average doesn't change lives. Average doesn't build empires. Average doesn't make people remember your name when you're gone. Legacy is reserved for the relentless. And you better believe it will cost you everything. It will cost you friends, comfort, relationships, sleep, safety. But that's the price. And if you're not willing to pay it, step aside for those who are. Because we're not here to survive, we're here to dominate. Don't tell me about your problems. Tell me what you're doing about them. And don't tell me you're tired. Show me the results. You think champions aren't tired? You think warriors aren't broken? You think kings didn't bleed to build their throne? Of course they did. But they kept going. They turned their pain into power. And that's what you need to do now. You need to stop feeling sorry for yourself and start becoming dangerous. Dangerous with your discipline. Dangerous with your focus. Dangerous with your willpower. The man who cannot be broken is not the one who had an easy life. It's the one who got broken 1,000 times and kept getting back up. That's who you must become. The kind of man who is feared not because of violence, but because of how unstoppable his work ethic is. The kind of man who walks into a room and owns it. Not because of money or status, but because of how hard he fought to get there. So they will ask you, how did you do it? And you will smile and say, I worked harder when nobody cared. And here's the part they won't tell you. The lonely nights, the self-doubt, the hunger, the setbacks. That's the price of greatness. You will suffer. You will question everything. You will be tempted to quit more times than you can count. But if you push through, if you suffer now, you will live a life most men can only dream of. Or you can quit, give up, blend in, be forgotten. But if you're going to give up, do it now. Walk away. Nobody is going to beg you to keep going. But if you're still here, still listening, then deep down you know the truth. You were not made for comfort. You were made for war. You are made to rise, to grind, to build, to conquer. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are simply untested. So test yourself. Push further. Go longer. Get stronger. And when your body says no more, let your mind scream one more. One more rep, one more hour, one more day. That's how empires are built. That's how legacies are made. That's how you prove to the world, and more importantly to yourself, that you were born to win. So next time life punches you in the face, smile. Get up and punch back harder. Work harder when they doubt you. Work harder when you're tired. Work harder when it's unfair. Work harder when it hurts, because in the end, nobody cares. And that's exactly why you will win.